Hey everybody, we're here live at Bear Creek Distillery in Denver, Colorado. It's your girl Lynn with the flavor of happy hour. We're here to try their craft distillery, vodkas, bourbons, rums. Let's check it out and see what they have to offer.
Once a year release. So it's our silver rum aged in once used bourbon barrels for 4.5 years. This batch we did. We bottle it in cask strength, so this one is oh my gosh, 130.9. It's been a while since I presented that. 130.9 proof. So it has some heat to it. So here's some water if you want to add a couple drops to take that edge off. But it's super tasty. It's definitely like a cross between a rum and a whiskey. Spend so much time in that barrel. Picks up a lot of openness from it. Just to get all those good rum flavors.
What's that you're putting in there?
Just a little bit of water just to kind of open up the flavors.
Oh.
So instead of draining it with ice, gives it just kind of kills that burn, but gives it the flavor that you're looking for. That's nice. You could drink that on the rocks. It's not what you think of as a rum, where you think rums are like sweet or a sweet drink or a daiquiri.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that this and a cigar would complement each other, right? Yeah, because you've got that balance, that spice, the vanilla flavor coming through. Okay.
This is with the water. This is with a drop of water.
Yeah. Let me put an extra drop of water in there, so you don't cough. You just mini cough.
Just mini cough. Just mini cough. Slow
It's
cough.
very dainty.
Slow cough.
Very dainty.
Slow cough. It's still good.
That's
That's
good.
really good.
Yeah, that is lovely. So what do you make with that?
So with that one right now, we do an old fashioned. So lots of orange. Some of these orange bitters instead of aromatic. A little bit cherry. So with that we do a daiquiri. So with the daiquiri we do half cask rum and half of our silver rum. So it's not like super bossy. The edge up, which would be good from it. Then we've got one called Thai Fighter. It's got a spice syrup in it, so it's cinnamon, nutmeg, brown sugar, things like good holiday spices, some lime juice, orange rum, and then we do like a floater spice rum.
Oh, can I try that?
Absolutely.
All right.
Would you like anything?
Let's take a look at the menu real quick.
Sure. I'll taste that. You taste that one.
Yeah. So Thai Fighter is got cask strength rum, orange rum, spice rum.
It's just ridiculously good. I mean, such a classic. And the flavors are good.
The bold, old-fashioned.
Bold old fashioned. And although old fashions are typically very bourbon forward, that is a nice intro for somebody who wants to try an old fashioned. The fruit flavors are there, and because of the bitters, it just balances out. Not sweet, but very flavorful. Nice job. Excellent.
Yeah. This is how we do it.
Yep.
The first shot. Down. Can't see me. Ooh, wow. Oh, goodness.
I told you, that is amazing.
That is good.
If you're interested in old fashions, this is the place to have them.
Yeah.
But your expectations are going to be really high after this, just so you know. You're not going to get this everywhere you go. What's your favorite alcohol? Bourbon, vodka?
So, usually the straight bourbon is kind of my go-to. Because it's great on its own. It's great as a cocktail. Very versatile. So kind of straight bourbon. Been on that for a while. I love our spiced rum.
Your spiced rum is so good.
Even if it's not like for a holiday drink, you know, I feel like sometimes it gets put into kind of that like Christmas time bubble. It makes great tiki cocktails, you know. Just a really nice, like a dark and stormy, but we call it a spice stormy. That's really my go-to. Like,
well, and it's warming for the winter, right?
exactly.
And refreshing for the summer, so it's so versatile.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So those are probably my two go-tos. But I love our vodka too. Our rye vodka is so different. Not a lot of people use rye to make vodka. It's not neutral,
That's
right?
true.
And that's what we love about it, is that you can taste it in a good way.
And rye is a bit spicy, so does that lend to a little bit of that spice in your vodka?
Yeah, so it has like a little bit of bite to it, but mostly it just stands out really nicely in a cocktail, like especially when it's with really bold flavors, because you can actually still taste it.
Yeah.
Because you want to, you know.
Right.
I have to remind people when we're talking vodka that we're not talking the college days,
Right.
you know. We're not talking about
Covering
that kind
it
of
up.
vodka. You actually want to taste it. So that's the funniest thing where, you know, Devo and I will be making cocktails and we're like, we try to start with a normal, like 1.5 ounces, and then half the time we're like, it's like,
Gotta sneak a little bit more in there.
to it, you know? And that's, we want to showcase our spirits as well as our cocktails.
One of the things that I learned is that they said back in the day, right, like especially bootlegging days, is that your alcohol tasted terrible, so you wanted it to taste clear, so you
Right.
froze it, you put it on ice to kind of get that flavor out of there.
Right.
And that's the exciting thing about distilleries, is you guys are making good tasting vodka, so you want to have that flavor.
Yeah, I mean, I tell everybody, I'm like, Jeff makes me the easiest job in the world because I could make anything with this booze and it would taste good, you know? Like,
That's awesome.
we have an amazing product to work with and to build from. So it's easy.
And I like that he said you guys are working from a culinary base, because not only, that's the thing, is some of the distilleries, they specialize in one thing, or maybe they've got two or three things that are pretty good, but you guys seem to hold tight almost everything that you have. Like it's almost like going to, you know, if you go to a restaurant and they specialize in one thing, likely it's going to be good, right?
Right.
So when they're doing Mexican, Italian, and Greek, you're kind of like, ooh, we might just go with burgers.
Yeah.
But you guys have a tendency to just do everything so well. And that's very unheard of. So
You know, it's fun because, you know, we, you know, started as a whiskey distillery. You know, it's the first thing we distilled. You know, obviously that takes time though, you know, so that's kind of when we started doing our clear spirits and, you know, just to get open, have something on the shelves and then release our whiskeys. And we're just really happy that they've been so well received that we've been able to keep them in line, you know,
Right.
and not phase them out because we had to, you know. I think it makes us stand out.
it does, because not a lot of distilleries do whiskey well.
Yeah.
They do great vodka, great gin.
Right. Or,
Yeah.
you know, either
Yeah.
or. So we're lucky.
It's not luck. You guys are artistic and your craftsmanship is impeccable. So I'm sure there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that didn't come with that luck. or wasn't just luck, I should say.
You know, seems like every week, Devo and I are like, I never thought I would see myself being a lawyer or, you know, like doing these positions as a small business, you know, where you're like, you wear all the hats.
Yeah.
But
And you guys keep it fresh, like you're always working on the cocktails, you're always working on the flavors, and I think that's huge.
yeah, so yeah, we're changing our menu. We do quarterly menus. So we'll be changing to a new seasonal menu in April. So, and yeah, that's the, you know, we try to keep things new and interesting, and then bring back ones that we've fallen in love with. That's the balance that's been the hardest, because we come up with these new things and you fall in love with them, but then you're like, oh, but this one from last year,
Right.
we have to bring that back, and then all of a sudden you've got a cheesecake factory of cocktails, you know, and you're like, wait,
You gotta be like the McRib.
you know, we've got a couple that, you know, we bring back once a year, and people love it, and you know, and then it's gone because it's seasonal.
That's a good way to bring people in too. If you start, you know, letting people know, hey, we're bringing this one back, and people are like, I gotta get down there for that because that was my favorite.
But
The edit process, I feel, is like as easy as it's gotten. It's so much harder because it's like, yeah, but we want to put a couple new ones on. You know, we've been working hard on these new cocktails.
well, that's, you know,
Fitting it all in.
that's kind of our personality too. It's like, yeah, we have enough cocktails in our backlog that we could just, you know, bring back stuff from the past, but that's no fun.
You know,
We like challenges ourselves. You know,
It's way more fun to try and come up with.
you guys probably do a great balance of both, though.
We're trying. We've done good. We've done a good job, so, you know.
Well, you're bringing people in, so something's working.
I really like the brown butter old fashioned. So it's a little different, you know. So we take brown butter and it's called fat washing. So it's just kind of a different way to infuse spirits. So basically brown butter, bourbon, let that infuse and then strain it out so it has this really nice, like, kind of velvety mouthfeel to it. A little bit of walnut bitters and brown sugar simple syrup, but just real minimal on there, so it's nice and whiskey forward, but still like different. So that one's really, really good. I also really like the Big Easy is really good. That's kind of our version of a Sazerac. So we are a little bit limited in that because of our license, we are not allowed to use anything that we don't make here. So we aren't really allowed to use, you know, we can't use absinthe or, you know, vermouth or anything like that. So we kind of have to get a little creative with our flavors on those classic cocktails. So Big Easy is kind of our version of the Sazerac without it being a Sazerac. So that was really nice. It's got good bitter notes to it. Cherry picker's good if you want something kind of chocolate cherry. That one's really nice.
So typically I would get something bourbon, but I really want to try your rye vodka, so I'm gonna try. Do you think the strawberry balsamic?
Classic.
Okay.
It's one of ours that we've had from the beginning. It's super tasty.
All right.
It's definitely one that you can get in trouble with.
Okay.
Like, it goes down
A little too smooth.
real easy.
We like smooth.
Yes.
We like butter and we like smooth. Salud.
Salud. Here we go.
Oh, he's having.
That's it.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
it. That's
Amazing.
it.
Both of them.
I'm glad I had that other old fashioned first. That one,
Right?
if I would have started off with something like that, I wouldn't have cared
Then
about
you wouldn't have
that.
changed.
No,
Right.
I wouldn't have.
Classic.
See?
You know.
See? I asked you for a reason.
Let me taste.
Go ahead and get that in there. So what's this one called?
That is with the rye vodka, so that's what we were talking
Rye
about.
vodka?
So rye is a different grain you would normally use. It's
Oh, it's got that strawberry flavor in it.
Strawberry,
Holy-
balsamic.
Is
Is that delicious?
That's really good. That's really, really good. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
I like that butter thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm following your lead. That's gonna be my shit.
That
Yeah. That's
is
it right there.
perfection.
That's 100%. That's 100.
if you're looking for something bourbon flavored, but not strong. You don't want that strong bourbon or whiskey taste. With a nice mouthful, a nice mouthfeel. It's rich, but it's not sweet. It is just so velvety, and it just calms the spirit, makes you feel good. And this is like a glass of fruity happiness. Call it happiness in a glass. Happiness in a glass. Happiness in glasses, because now we're racking them up.
Yeah, definitely you should try and get down here on a Sunday. It's a blast.
Time right now, I'm craving something good, and that's the only thing on my mind right now. So what's your flavor? Order up, we gotta get to it. And they just threw the whiskey on the rocks, so you know we about to get it moving. So I'm calling our friends, take a sip again, take another one and then you fill it up. Grab the juice and the gin, throw them both in. Before you lay back, you gotta mix it up. Margaritas, bring them in. I like salt around the brim. You can mix it as you wish. At the flavor of happy hour. Bring martinis, olives in. Jack and cola for the win. You can do it as you please. At the flavor of happy hour. Margaritas, bring them in. I like salt around the brim. You can mix it as you wish. At the flavor of happy hour. Bring martinis, olives in. Jack and cola for the win. You can do it as you please. At the flavor of happy hour. Margaritas, bring them in. I like salt around the brim. You can mix it as you wish. At the flavor of happy hour. Bring martinis, olives in. Jack and cola for the win. You can do it as you please. At the flavor of happy hour. At the flavor of happy hour.
Yeah! We came back to Bear Creek Distillery on Sunday night. We had the DJs. Live is live. Fabulous. And we are getting our groove on. Put some drinks, put your pants on, and have a good time.
It was, but you stopped right here. You stopped right there. I can see through it.
You got it cut.
You stopped right there, though. You stopped right there.
Oh my goodness.
So you went from this to that.
Exactly.
This to that. How you do that? How you do that? I was looking to see how you did that.
I was just, I'm not crying. Salud.
Salud. I'm here giving it a shot. Wait. You okay? Might do this all over again. Can't coughing on the film.
The wrong pipe.
Water.
Yeah,
It's a drop
let me
of
put an extra drop of water in there so you don't cough. You just mini cough. Wait.
Now you start when you want to.
Okay, because I'm still tearing up from my choke fest.